Hello guys, this is Abdul Wali from onlinetutoring.com. My website onlinetutoring.com is all about web development. From this lecture we will start learning AJAX, how we can use AJAX in web development and the simplest method of AJAX. So first of all, we should know what is AJAX. If you visit w3schools.com, which is a very big platform for learning web development, and you click either AJAX or just write w3schools.com/AJAX, you will see this simple introduction about AJAX. So AJAX is equal to asynchronous JavaScript in XML. AJAX is not a new programming language but a new way to use existing standards. AJAX is the art of exchanging data with a server and updating parts of a web page without reloading the whole page. So this simplest introduction tells us that AJAX is not a new programming language, but this is a very simple technique to use existing standards. And basically AJAX is not itself anything. This is just a combination, an abbreviation of asynchronous JavaScript and XML. Asynchronous means that whatever the AJAX does will be in background and the page will not be reloaded and will not be refreshed basically. So without refreshing the page, we can change any part of the web page using JavaScript and XML. Basically we can also use PHP, ASP.NET, JSON or HTML or any other language with the JavaScript. HTTP request, that is AJAX. Basically we send a request through JavaScript to the server and communicate with the server and then get the data from the server, the required data or whatever we want to send and whatever we want to get from the server using AJAX without refreshing the page. So that is a simple technique. Nowadays most the popular websites use this technique for in web development, in their web development, especially Google, Facebook, Twitter and Yahoo and this kind of mega companies are using AJAX massively, and you guys should also learn this if you really want to be a web developer. So in this whole short course I will be teaching you AJAX throughout the videos, but actually we can use AJAX in two ways. The one is the JavaScript method. Using JavaScript we can create an HTTP request to the server and can use AJAX, but at the same time we can also use AJAX in jQuery. jQuery is the JavaScript's library, so basically we can use AJAX request or AJAX method in jQuery as well, and I will teach you the jQuery method step by step from basic, so you guys can learn this because this is much more easier than JavaScript's method. But I will also teach you in a later series of tutorials about AJAX using JavaScript, but in this tutorial we will focus on AJAX using jQuery. In the server-side language we will use PHP as a server-side scripting language to get information and data from the server, like MySQL databases and tables. So you guys will learn this very easily. So basically if you come to Facebook and you see people are commenting on different posts, like if I say very nice Rehan bye, I am just commenting to someone and I will just enter my keyboard, so you can see I have just commented there and this is saying just now, and the page is there, the page has not reloaded, has not refreshed, nothing has happened, but I have done an action on the page. So that's mean we can change any part of the web page without reloading the page, and that is the beauty of AJAX. That is, AJAX was created to make the web much faster, the user experience much faster and things like that. So this is very necessary for web development, and we can do many kind of jobs. This AJAX method was discovered, you can say discovered or adopted by Google's developers when they were creating Gmail, because they needed something in Gmail to create interactive and much fast experience for the users, for Gmail users. So now you can see without refreshing the page you are receiving emails in your Gmail account or any other account. You just get a notification there to see new emails without refreshing the page basically. So this is all done with the AJAX basically. So I will be teaching you this, and hopefully you will like this series. This was the introduction of this AJAX, and in the next video will be more practically working on this. But before that, I will just show you a picture for more easy understanding. This picture was also posted by the W3 schools. So there are just three things, you can see here. The browser, the first thing is this: someone, maybe a visitor or anyone who visits a website, click anything like they may click a page or a link or anything, a form or a button or whatsoever. So AJAX creates an XML HTTP request object and send that request here to the server, basically the server where database and server side programming language and different logics which exist in the web server about that website. So that request is sent to this server with a value, with a question, and after that the server actually create a response and send data back to the browser. The same browser is sending a request to the server, and request is responding back to the browser, process the return data using JavaScript, update page content. The part of that page which is clicked, that is automatically updating without refreshing the page in the background. So this is basically the simplest understanding of AJAX. A browser request sent to server, and server sends the data back to that part of the page without refreshing the page. So this is very nice and easy technique in web development, and you guys will learn this from next tutorial. Stay tuned.